This bill is very special to me, and it's Senate Bill 1374, the dockless bike bill. Talk about dockless bikes and what this bill would do.
Well, Senate Bill 1374 by Senator Smalley would allow these companies to come in and drop off these bikes in a community. There's an app on your phone that you download to rent the bikes. You rent them for $1 an hour, but there's no regulation at the city level. So we would not know who was coming in our community, dropping off maybe hundreds of bikes, and then they're ridden across town and left all over the place. It's been done in Dallas, and from the stories we've seen in the Dallas Morning News, these bikes have been in White Rock Lake, have been left on sidewalks, blocking, ADA accessible, places like that. But I also have seen some pictures that you sent us when you were in your recent visit to D.C.
Yes,
so tell me about it.
I did. I was in our nation's capital, and there are several of these companies there, and got to witness firsthand how they operate. And let me say, from the concept of dockless bikes or the concept of rentable bikes, I think is great. But not having the power to regulate where they are and how they're governed is very frustrating to municipal government. And I did see that firsthand in Washington, D.C. I saw one bike that was literally thrown into a bush in front of me, and then spent the rest of the few days kind of counting the bikes as we went by, and the majority of them were not parked at bike racks. They were parked in the middle of sidewalks. And I know that the authors of this, or the companies that have come to Oklahoma, have said that they will be cleaning those up and keeping order. I saw a lot of bikes, but I didn't see a lot of people out there managing them. And I know that must be frustrating if it's happening in Washington, D.C. at that level. I can't imagine what it would be like in Oklahoma City. So it is very frustrating. Again, like the concept, but as far as application and not having any authority, and I think another part of this bill that is perplexing to me is that you would have the tourism department as the regulating body. They're not traditionally known as a regulatory agency.
Right, and these companies would have to come in and pay like $1,000 fee, so it's just one, $1,000 fee, and then they could be at any community. And again, Department of Tourism only regulates state parks and not what happens inside municipalities.
And it's not even clear at this point if municipalities would see any of that $1,000.
That's correct.
Yet we would incur all the cost to
Right.
keep these cleaned up.
Correct.